Hello everybody, we're working on lesson 1.03, summarizing to find the central idea. This is the third lesson in our informational text unit. So let's look at the objectives. In this lesson, you will locate central ideas of a text and summarize a text. Okay, so the central idea of a text is the main idea. It's the key information, the thing that the author wants to get across to you first and foremost. That is the central idea of the text. Okay? In addition, if you see at the top, every author gives you clues to help you figure out the meaning of a text, not just the meaning of a word, but the meaning of the whole thing. It's only fair, you're not a mind reader. These clues are known as key information, and it's up to you to find the clues and make sense of them. Authors use keywords and phrases to point out important stuff they want you to know. Just like titles, keywords, and phrases give you key information to help you understand what's going on as you read. Now, what's nice is you're continuing with the Rosen article that you started a few lessons back. Okay, so you're continuing with that article, and now you're breaking down that article into bits and pieces and looking at key phrases and key words that Rosen used when the article was written to try to get you guys to really focus in on what they're saying. Okay, and as you work your way through your lesson, those key phrases are highlighted in blue, and so you'll stop and you'll click on or hover over those blue phrases, and there'll be more information that you can have, and it will really become clear to you what a key phrase is and how an author uses it. In addition, you are working on compare and contrast, which is a continuing theme throughout this unit, text features, looking at text features, and figuring out the best way to write a summary. Now, regarding text features, I told you in a previous lesson that we would be focused on this. And text features, if you look off to the right side, it's bold print, any text that is a different color, and that really comes in for you guys since you're reading digitally. Things are put in a different color and you can hover over them to get more information. It's important that you don't just ignore that. Okay? Words that are in italics, big text versus small text, diagrams, timelines, highlighted texts, and what we talked about before, the pictures and captions, the bullets, the table of contents, graphs, charts, maps, all of those are text features. And I know you've been learning about them for years, but sometimes it's a little easy to sort of get lazy with that and skim the page and not really focus on everything that's there. But as we said in the previous lesson, for this unit, we are really looking at informational text as a whole and making sure that we are observing all the different pieces surrounding informational text. Okay? Now, as far as summarizing goes, as you work your way through the lesson, you will be learning about how to summarize. Okay? And when we get to the very end, your assessment is right here, but I do want to reiterate, and a summary is just the most important ideas, the most important points that you are gleaning from a piece of reading. Okay, you're not retelling the entire thing. You are gathering several key points that the author wants to relay to the reader, and you are summarizing, you are giving those key points in a paragraph. All right, now, because this might be new to some of us, what we're going to do is we are going to use the paragraph frame that you see right here. So in Buzz, you will see this paragraph frame. All you need to do is copy and paste this paragraph frame into a Google Doc or a Microsoft Word doc, whichever is your preference. And then I want you to fill in those blanks, okay? And that will give you an idea of what a good summary will be like. Notice if we count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences in this summary. Okay, so make sure that you are including the information. Like let's take the first one. Rosen's article is about blank and blank. That one's pretty easy. So once you've read the article, you should know the two things that the article is about. She compares blank to blank to show what? So she compares those two things from the first sentence, but what's she trying to show you? What's the whole point? Okay, and then you can go on with it. Now, make sure that you pay attention to capitalization, punctuation, and even spelling when you are filling out this paragraph frame. Okay, again, you can just copy and paste this directly into a document and finish those sentences out. I did include the rubric down here at the bottom. You see 1.03 rubric in green, and there's an outstanding where the student summary includes the most important information from the text. The summary is accurate and reflects student thought. And then there's proficient. The student summary includes some information from the text. The summary contains original student thought. And then there's developing. Student summary is inaccurate and or is copied from the text. So we need to make sure that we avoid plagiarism at all costs, guys. This needs to come from your head. A summary is retelling the most important facts of a story in your own words, not copying and pasting them from the text. Okay? So that is your assignment for 1.03. After you work your way through your buzz lesson, get this completed and get it submitted. Thank you.